of the humanity. So it's something like, a machine is mimic the human intelligence. Nothing to talk about a big deal. It's artificial intelligence is not a big deal at all. How the artificial intelligence the evolved. We human being after productivity all the time. We are we want to have more. In early days, the power is all about energy. So to get a more energy, we put more people here. If you look into that, to put energy, we put more people here. So 1x to 2x to get more product. This is the reason in 18th century, we were 28% of the GDP because we were having a more people. In 18th century, the decision is all about how many people. We know that in the kingdoms and all, it's all about how many people and how many animals. So to get a more productivity from 2x to 10x, we use the animal energy here. For the transportation, we use horses. We know the paddy field, we use bullock cart, and transportation also we use elephant and all to get a 10x. From end of 18th century, the invention of a steam engine. This is where till this was the game is all about the power. Pre-18th century, it's all about how many number of people and how many number of animals. 18th century, the invention of a steam engine, we entered to the first industrial revolution. Steam engine made the first. The machine started. Then onwards, we remove the animal energy from the system. The game became the number of the people and number of the machine. So this is the evolution of a artificial intelligence. Now, what happened actually to get a more 1000x to 100,000x? We started with intelligence to the machine. Now we are entering to a era. Machine is going to surpass machine is going to surpass the human intelligence. So you can understand from here. This is the pre-18th century. It happened here. First industrial revolution. You can hear this happen. So from this, you will understand what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is nothing like a machine is mimicking human behavior, human intelligence. It's giving the artificial intelligence is backed by a data. Data is backed by a mathematics. This is the evolution. Hope you guys have understood this slide. I'm moving to the next slide. I'll be giving the opportunity. Please note down if you have any question. I'll be answering in any level. Okay, this is the next slide. Now we are talking about the future. The future economy is behavioral data. Okay, artificial intelligence. From this slide, you need to understand the future is all about behavioral data. So this word you need to remember for your son, daughter, to anybody. The future is all about behavioral data. Can you guys tell me any company which is doing the data company, any name? Behavioral data or data using companies? Any name? Just type. We'll go in a slow manner because I want to ensure that you people all know that what is an artificial intelligence in a any data company which you are using daily, there is no single person. Yeah, Jio is a data company. Reliance. Any other company? Yeah, Google. Brijesh is saying Google. Shaluf is saying Reliance. So Vodafone, Amazon, very good, very good. See, we participate. I'll ensure that you all are, because this is very much to understand this. Otherwise, you will have faced the problem. Netflix. Nafia is saying, Muhammad is saying Netflix. Okay, Muhammad is saying Jio. So this is all data company. Okay. So you got the idea. Now, artificial intelligence is the here. This is the takeaway from this slide. Behavioral data. The behavioral data is going to the future money, the economy. Now, artificial intelligence is a new electricity. We understood that electricity, what and all made to the impact to the humanity. Now, similar way, in a more artificial intelligence is going to be effect. It's like electricity. So behavioral data is the oil of 21st century. We all know majority of the people from Kerala in this. Behavioral data, oil made, especially Malappuram, we all know that it's a Middle East economy. In specific, it's a Saudi economy. Majority of the fund is coming from the over. So it's all about oil. It's from oil. Now, slowly, we are going to lose the shining of it. It is going to the behavioral data. So behavioral data is going to be the economy of the 21st century. Now, it is building on a mathematic. Now, mathematic is the spine of the artificial intelligence. So everything is going to be based on the deep mathematics actually. So the people, those who have a good job, the basic criteria is going to be mathematics. Now, oil industry, those who have a good, those who knows Middle East, all the oil rig companies, engineers in the oil side. Similar way, now all the good job is going to be the people, those who are good in mathematics. Okay. Now, India is the answer of 21st century. Any idea why India is going to be the answer of 21st century? India is going to be why India is going to be 20. We said that data, behavioral data is the economy. So whatever the data, it is the economy, it's money. So we have to keep it in a good place, like oil. No, see, all the richest company was oil in the last era. Now, new era, it's all about behavioral data. Why India is going to be the answer of 21st century? High population is a very good, Siraj. India is a developing country. Good. Okay. Siraj said that high population means that high data. Demographic importance, yes. It's all about data. So more people are there, more data is there. So who is having the largest data? We are, while rest of the world is aging, India is younger and younger. We are having a 600 million youth. So that data is going to make or break the world. So India is having all the opportunity if we take care. Remember, I use a word, if we take care of our data. Now, the data is not with us. We are going to talk about it. Now, India is having all the opportunity to become the leader of the world to any level if we take care of the behavioral data. I'm going to next slide. From this slide, you need to understand one is behavioral data. Mathematics, you don't need to explain. It's AI is all about mathematics. So India, basically behavioral data, behavioral data, behavioral data. Keep in mind, future is all about behavioral data. To give you a little idea, Kerala is a Middle East economy. See, the olden days, the John Rockefeller was the richest guy. Now Jeff Bezos beated him. Also, all the companies, if you really look into the past century, it's oil-based, oil-rich company. Whether it's UAE, Qatar, Canada, Saudi, it's all oil. The paymasters was oil here. One of the largest business in the world, which is been controlling nation, government, policies, economy, war, peace in the past century. Now, but we are going to hear that it's artificial, driven by behavioral data. So we said it's a behavior. Now, again, I'm saying mathematics is going to be the spine. The paymaster, who will get the more money, the best job, it's those who are good in mathematics. They have a more scope in mathematics. If you look into these companies like Apple, Google, Amazon, these are the company going to rule the world. Microsoft, Alibaba, Tencent, Facebook, Baidu. These are the company going to rule the world for some time. They are going to they are going to enslave us for a 2 decade. See, I'll give an example for you. All this company came in front of our eyes. Now, Google, we all know that when it came. It's all happened the last 2 to 3 decades, the maximum. All this company became. Now, the part is that they became the richest company on earth. This is where you need to understand behavioral data. Behavioral data is the economy. All these company, now we are, I think, 6th or 5th largest economy in India. Now, this company can buy India, that much powerful, 2 to 3. It never happened in the human history that much money got from the business. So behavioral data is that much power. Make all this company to control the world. Now, from here on, a little bit more, I am going to the data, behavioral data. Now, this company you all are using now. Now here we have a little ban here. So all this company you are using here, right? Could you guys tell me what is the product of this company? What is the product of this company? We all are using that. Okay, what is the product of this company? Yeah, Ashish is data. Product, what they are selling to the people. Gadget, they are saying. Entertainment, saying. Information, Abhijit is saying information is the, all we are using. What they are really selling. What is their data mining? Very good. Demand is data mining. Okay, data. And who is the product here? Who is the product? Who is the product of this company? And what is the product of? Very good. Yes, you guys got exactly. Okay. We are the product of this company. Keep in mind, we are the product of this company. Okay. Now, how many people watch the movie Social Dilemma? It's not a movie, it's a documentary. Yes, Mazin saying yes. Okay. Yes, Aradi is saying, Fatima is saying yes. Please watch this documentary. It's a very good documentary. You will understand. So basically, you are the product. We are the product. What they are doing, basically, they are tracking us all the time. They are fighting each other. Now, from this, you will understand. We call it as an attention economy. What they are looking for, your attention. You know that if those who are using Instagram or Facebook, the next video which is going to come based upon your taste, your interest. So Google knows you better than you know about yourself. So if you look into the Google profile, Google knows what Google can predict about you, your 10 years life. Now, it's all recommendation engine, which we call that. Now, when you look into the Facebook, what the next video which is going based on your interest. So all this company, if you are really, what is the product? You are the product here. You are the product. Now, what they are doing that, always remember, if you are not paying for the product, then you are the product. They are selling you to advertisers. All these companies are fighting each other to hook you on the screen. Now their game is keep the people maximum engaged on the screen and understand you, to track you. So they always, all these companies are fighting each other to hold you on the screen, give you the best thing. You will not understand. They are screening everything about. Now they know how to change your thinking pattern and who you are. This is the new economy. This is what we call surveillance capitalism. Basically, to create a surveillance, we are in China, we know that a social crediting, we are going to billions and billions of cameras are there. We have only 8 billion people. There are huge cameras. I don't know how much in billions of cameras are that much huge, because every mobile have a camera, every security. Now through the cameras, they are capturing everything. What is happening? Capitalism profit, they are making a profit, infinite tracking. So what is the business of new business? Track the people. What is the business of the new model? Keep the people engaged on the screen of tracking the maximum. This is the new business. What they are figuring out, how get as much as this person attention, you spend tracking all the possible way, define the profile of your person. So what they are doing, they are defining you, they are understanding your psychology, and they are making a product in front of you. We are the product, our attention is the product being sold to the advertisers here. There were meaningful, yes, it is creating a meaningful systematic happening due to this product. Changing the way you do, it is gradual, it's understanding you, it's life changing. It is light, changing what you do, how you think, who you are, the way commercial. Now, the problem with us, they are selling to the bidding people you. A powerful can even destabilize a country economy. So this is a system. It can destabilize a country, an economy, and person. We all knows that the current educational system, we are getting only a 20% those who have access to the internet. We have only 20% formal education key the info. Rest is all going to happen in online. Now, this is those who are bidding, the company bidding, they can give the target audit. It's a guaranteed business they are giving. Now, if someone is, it happened in the, you guys knows that Cambridge Analytica intervene the American politics, even Indian politics, it's happening. Everybody is after artificial, all the political parties after artificial intelligence guy. Now, the kind of, we can change your, see, all this company knows your political profile, all these companies knows your religious profile. They can do anything what they want. So that much powerful, one side. Because they sell certainty, they can change your behavior in anything. And it's giving a guaranteed business offer to advertisers. It's telling, if you pay this much money, I am going to, now those who are using the social media or as a SEO, SMO, they knows that if you are paying this much money, I'll give you this much number. Guaranteed business. Whose business model is make sure advertisers are successful as possible. This is a new kind of a marketplace. We are now having a market trade, human future at scale. See, it can predict to you, it is predict your behavior, what you do next. It's a marketplace never existed before. It's a marketplace that trade exclusively human's future. We now have a market that trade human future at scale. Those markets produced trillions of dollars that have made internet company the richest companies in the history. Now, these are the richest companies on the, it's a very small group. They are making trillions of money from us. Now, guys, watch the movie. You will get an idea. Those who are work with ex Google or ex Instagram, the movie Social Dilemma. It's a nice, not movie, it's a documentary. Go and watch it. Now you can understand in better way this. Now, artificial intelligence, I am letting, now you guys all hope understand what is data means, behavioral data means. Now, how it is working, what is the different, the old and new system. We call always robotic process automation. We heard about the olden years, robotic process with a digital trigger to self. See, these two is a process driven. Here you can look, this is all about doing. Robotic process automation with a RPA uses structured input in a logic automated repeated. This we are using a repetitive, those whatever do the repetition we can make automation. It's required attended automation. It's a process driven basically. What and all which we have seen earlier, I'll give an example here for you, washing machine and all. Now, what is the machine learning? Machine learning is a data driven. The different year to year, see here it's all about machine is doing. Here you can see that machine is thinking like a human based on the data. Similar like us. Now, what is in our hand? If you really look at that, our life is not our choice. We didn't apply to any God or universe to become. Our genetics, it's which control us. It is not our control. Our parents is not our choice. Our siblings is not our choice. What and all happening around is not our choice. Okay. Now, what is there? Only our choice. Anything happen, the decision which we are making, response or react. Response means we will think about it based on our experience. What is our experience, which is the data, and making the decision. Now, what is happening that all these companies they are learning every day, human being. Now they knows better than us. You and me, we are learning only for, according to our age, what and all the circumstance. It's learning at scale. It's learning every second. Billions of a human decision, it's learning. The pattern, it is learning. So machine learning, see the complexity. Here, if you really, what is the difference? This is a structured data they understand. Here, unstructured technology to replace the human labor and automate end to end. This is going to be a kind of a model. There is no human intervention because it's getting the similar like a human thinking. So you can understand here all about the machine are doing. Here machines are thinking, backed by data, similar like us, our human brain. I'm just moving. Now, always we have a doubt. What is the, we always say that RPA, robotic process automation, which is a rule-based. We have a different, what is machine learning? What is a deep learning? What is the difference between all this? Now, whatever the system which we talk about this area, it is a process driven. Okay. Now here I'll give an example about the washing machine. Now we understand the weight of the cloth here and how much we put water and to rinse and the powder washing machine. There is no intelligence much on that. It's a rule based, no data availability. This is a rule based. This is where the RPA is coming. Whereas a example-based machine learning start a little bit of a data. It's like a symptom-based. I can give an example for you here. It's a pattern. If we see this pattern, this should be give the solution. For example, how doctors give a prescription, the medicine. Now, when we go to the doctor will ask a lot of questions. Doctor is asking the data from us. What are your symptoms? Based on, doctor will give a medicine. This is all about machine learning. So based on the data, if you find a particular pattern, give this solution. This is the machine learning. Now, what is the deep learning? The difference is that do machine learning make the mistake? Similar like a human intelligence. See, we all are identifying everything and sometimes we even make a mistake. And we are learning. Similar like it's getting a power by thinking. Thinking power it is getting through the data, through the decision. It's understanding and learning further. Here there is no learning. If you find the pattern. This is similar like the mimicking 100% or better than a human being. Because we learn, make mistake and we adjust. So it doesn't need, here human intervention is needed. Here doesn't need a human intervention. This is where the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a part of a deep learning. The one and only breakthrough in deep learning happened artificial intelligence, nothing else. The product level difference we can see, I can show you here. See, this is a product 1.0. See, this is the, I'm sorry. See, this is the rule-based system. Now the product 2.0, which is crowd intelligence through, I'm sorry. Crowd intelligence, we can see use product 2.0, Google, YouTube. This is all intelligence. Now product 3.0 is coming ecosystem. Now we all are creating an ecosystem. They are taking a data. So it's whatever the data come, we do labeling. We are finding the pattern. We are creating an ecosystem. This is fully intelligence-based system is going to come there. Artificial intelligence-based. Because now we are creating an ecosystem, not a product. See, this is all product. If you look into this is all product. Now this is talking each other. Everything is going to be talking each other. This is the product 3.0 is going to come. Now this type of a artificial intelligence, sometimes referred. Now we will say now artificial intelligence is similar like a human brain. We have a 100 billion neuron. Now we are not able to create a neuron. We don't know how neuron will function. So we are copying, we are creating an artificial neurons actually. So whatever the product like this is only to understand themselves. It doesn't even. This is all artificial neurons which is created. It doesn't talk to each other. But we human, what we will do multiple things. we do walking, we do swimming, we do talking. So whatever the technology is solving one problem. What our human brain solve two problems basically. We have a neuron. Each neuron have a compartmental function and the orchestration. It together come and make up a decision, individually having a task. So whatever individually do, that stage called artificial narrow intelligence. Similar like these stages, we can say that it's solving only one problem. Now, for example, speech recognition, it's understanding when we speak, it's solving only one problem. Now, driverless car, it's solving one problem. This stage called, it's a weak artificial intelligence. This is called artificial narrow intelligence. And another stage is called artificial general intelligence. It is similar like human level. Now, why this is very much important? AGI is we are entering. Why all we are talking about artificial intelligence? We should have a thorough knowledge. We should have an understanding minimum level because we are going to enter AGI. According to those who want to learn about more about AGI, just type Dr. Ray Kurzweil, R-A-Y, Dr. Ray Kurzweil, Raykurzweil. He is the head of a Google. He considered as an ultimate thinking mission. You guys knows that Google is the largest investment in the artificial intelligence. He is the head of director of AI Google. According to his prediction, is an ultimate thinking mission. What is his accuracy level? Is 87% is the accuracy level. According to his prediction, artificial general intelligence is going to happen downline 3 to 5 years. So when AGI means that artificial intelligence is reaching the level of a human intelligence or surpassing human intelligence, which means that a machine can do better than in any form than a human. This is where we are talking about 80% of the people will lose job unless and until we intervene. So hope you understand what is general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence is the second stage of age in the AI stage, which is equal to human brain. Now, artificial intelligence is going to surpass, we call it as a 10 into 16 cycle per second. We are talking about the age of the human brain. We'll be talking a little bit further about it. It is going to surpass. So this is the stage which is going to happen. This is the reason there is a possibility of before 2030, 80% of the people are going to lose their job. Now, artificial super intelligence. This is the stage achieving a brain capability of entire human brain, a machine smarter than a trillion human. We have only 7.6 billion people. It will be smarter than a trillion brain. $1,000 computer will be as smarter than a trillion human being. This is predicted 2045. This is called super intelligent or technological singularity. Now you understand what is technological singularity. We have been talking about technological singularity. Now artificial intelligence is reaching a position like a black hole. We don't know what is happening that. It's getting a kind of a God power. We can say kind of a consciousness, not consciousness, kind of it. Okay. We are a company addressing to that level research. Hope you understand that now what is technological singularity means. Artificial intelligence is reaching a stage having a trillion human brain. This is called artificial super intelligence or technological singularity. Now, see how artificial intelligence is learning. How many of you guys done the B.Ed? Anybody is there done the B.Ed here? B.Ed, M.Ed, just press yes. Yeah, Brijesh, Saumya, Harish. Okay. You guys understand this. We are talking about Bloom taxonomy. So what I have done here, Bloom taxonomy, in an assessment, we know all the models, so 3 models of Bloom taxonomy, right? So I have used Bloom taxonomy here, Bloom taxonomy and the Turing missions assessment system. So Turing mission is the assessment system which using the AI. So this is created by me. How AI is creating the consciousness hierarchy. What is the possibility AI will create the consciousness. This is artificial intelligence taxonomy. This is done by me actually. Okay. Now, those who have done the BTech, they will understand how human learn. Now, the babies, the initial stage, we will remember. Babies remember father and mother. Then they will understand the things. Then they will start to apply. Here, we will not have a much consciousness, analyzing, evaluation, creating. So, any assessment when we create, those who are teacher, we know we create a question based on this. All the questions are Bloom taxonomy based on we create. So here these are the way computer we are using, the Turing missions assessment we are using like this here. So end of the day, we know that in the early stage, we don't understand ourselves. But when we reach maybe 6th class or some, depend upon the people, they achieve the consciousness. Okay, this is myself. Even though early stage, so we got the name and everything, but later only we understand. Similar way, the AI is also coming. So these are the stage. This is the 3 stages we called as artificial narrow intelligence. And these are the stage we got the artificial gender, the human. This is the human. Okay. Now this is the self-awareness or artificial super intelligence or self-awareness. So artificial intelligence is going to get the emotions also here. Hope you understood. Those who have done the B.Ed, they can understand. I have done the mix of a Bloom taxonomy and Turing test together and created this. Okay, how AI will reach that self-aware stage? What and all the capability it is getting? It is observing the people. We are putting a lot of instrument and systems. They are measuring things through the mathematics. They are measuring because we are tagging all the unstructured data. Because AI can do the unstructured data analytics. And it is getting a predictability and probability predictability. This is the stage we achieved already, the AI achieved. Now we need a situation, explainability. This is the situation which we are going to explainability. And then optimization, okay, and adaptability. Now, certain system, I'll give you an example for you, this Google Map. Now, when you are in a city, we are selecting, we have only one Google Map for all the 7.6 billion. Wherever we are selecting and we want to put that, it is checked. Sometimes we will see a road is the length is more, but AI is telling that you have to go this road, traffic is less, you'll reach. So it is telling the explainability. We need a system, it explains why it is choosing that decision. It's explained to us. Don't just predict the why, explain the why behind it, why I should choose this decision. And it optimizes us, it will explain, and it adapt. This is the way AI is going to achieve the self-awareness. Okay, now human learning versus technology learning. Human learning versus technology, if you really look into that, the difference is we learn technology, but the AI is learning us actually. Just the reverse. What is the job of AI? AI is learning the majority, how human behave to other things. So AI is learning that level past. I'll be doing a little more. Now you need to think, technology is learning us. It means that it learns us, it observes us, it took the way we are answering the question, then taking the data point, anticipating what we are in a certain situation. Why it is possible now? The reason it is, we see internet, we are connecting. 2025, we will be connecting with everybody. The kind of a connectivity is getting the 5G model. We have all kind of a devices together. And cloud computing, the storage is getting absolutely free. Now we have a AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning. We have a data learning, deep learning. We are having an IoT. This never happened before together. This is the convergence is going to happen, the predictability. It's all about mathematics is working behind. See, this is all put together creating the game. It never happened before this much convergence. So 1 year is equal to, it is going to be 100 years because of this game. Now, AI integration, how it is going to happen? Now, here is the AI. What it is going to, like we are seeing and hearing most of the object, right? AI is understanding images. All the images similar like us. AI can understand all the languages better than us. AI is going to remove the language from the in the future. According to how many people are following Elon Musk here? How many people are following Elon Musk? Yeah, please, Elon Musk, watch few video of Elon Musk. Similar like Dr. Rakev, sir, you will get understanding. Okay. He have done a last 2 weeks before huge game, you will understand that. So it can understand handwriting, it can understand formula. See, similar, he recognizes similar like a human here. Now, after understanding its knowledge, application, mistake, and behavior. This is the understanding level it's happening. Now, after that, what it is happening, it's creating a curriculum for each one of us. First, he is learning us also. They are learning from the world, these two. And understanding it, creating a curriculum for each one of us. We know that 7.6, and it's understanding the problem of us and giving the solution. Curriculum content, it is personalizing. From here, it is personalizing us. And it is going to communicate with us through the emotion, because we don't want a rock kind of app to talk. It will have an emotion in the future. It will have a gesture in the future. It will converse with you. It will converse the future. This is the AI integration which is going to happen in the future. So it's mean that you will have a kind of a cloning of you. Okay, two greatest mystery of all the science. We think that why we want to create all this. Now, if you really look into this, the brain is always a mystery for all of us. Okay, we are only having a 5% of the knowledge about the brain. 95% is hypothesis, right? Most of the people are facing neuro problems. Now, we are in such a situation, many people doesn't know we have how many brain. If you go and ask, people will say, two brain, we have how many brain? Two brain. We'll say left brain, hemisphere, this and that. Actually, we have a 3 brain. That much outdated. We have a curriculum. We have a head brain. We have a gut brain. We have a heart brain, and also we have only 5% of the knowledge. We don't know who we are. Now, when we compare, why we need to have an AI kind of intelligence? The reason it is we are yet to be decoded the world. When you compare with the universe. Universe and human being, or universe and earth, we compare. It's a small, earth is a small dot in the universe, right? We are sitting on a small dot, a dot. We are sitting around 8 billion people talking about, we know everything in the world. We know nothing about the world. So we need to decode. Human intelligence cannot possible that one. This is the reason we see. Just imagine in a dot sitting 8 billion people and talking about predicting. No, we don't know anything about the world. We don't know who we are and why we are. It's all perspective. A lot of perspective we have. We have all the religious. We believe that. But see, what is the? It's all about. We are understanding the engineering of those who believe universe, those who believe in God. We are understanding through intelligence God's engineering. Science is all about decoding the engineering of a universe, whether it's created by God or whatever your belief system. So we need to understand, 99.99999, because we only know that percentage of the knowledge. This is where we need a artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, I hope you guys all understand what is artificial intelligence and why. I'll be going little further in a speed. We already 1.5 hours is over. I think we have 3:30. Okay. Who leads in artificial intelligence 2030 will be rule the world. We need to understand that who is going to control another 100 years. They will control the world. I'll be talking negative side a huge in the beginning, then I'll talk about the positive side. Because artificial intelligence is going to impact anything in the humanity and the technology. It is going to change. You all are going to witness 5,000 years of a productivity the coming decade. Everything is going to change. There is no single person which cannot touch by AI in the future. Why it is? Now we have always a question. We created an artificial intelligence. How it's going to control us? Now you will understand. Also, we know that a computer give us a lot of job. Now AI also, definitely AI also will solve the problem. But we are in a transition period. This transition 2-3 decade, it's a little bit of a danger situation. 2-3 decade after that it's solved, because we human we do. Okay, we can understand the science behind it. See, we are having a two kind of a skill. One, it is the physical skill. The second is the cognitive skill. These are the two skills. These two have taken by artificial intelligence already. So what is going to happen when these two take? Now we cannot do physically a risk job. Now AI can fly and do things. AI can, any situation, it can do anything. We have all the physical limitation. So in the future, what is going to happen? From this, you can understand. Now here, what is the biggest problem? Upskilling and reskilling of the people in the AI age is going to be very difficult. Okay, now we all know that we were majority of the people in the farming. This is a physical skill job old. In the before first industrial revolution, machinery came. From here to here, upskilling and reskilling not a big deal, because it's again a physical job, assembly line. And second, in the industrial revolution also doesn't have a much problem here. It's accelerated through electricity, but it's again a physical skill. But third industrial revolution is the place it started to automate the cognitive part, the cognitive side. Now, this is going to be a toughest bit. What happened this time? All the colleges, you all know, you are from the college, you all know that TCS or Wipro or Infosys, they came and recruited the people, all these companies, those who are irrespective of their domain, whether it is a civil engineer, whether it's a mechanical engineer, they trained the people from there. They are the people, those who are in this, and we got a huge money from it. But what this time, if you look into the age of a 50 people, they will have a less idea of the technology now. Those who have 45 of their age, they'll have a less knowledge about it. This is where it is going to create we call it the UL Harari book, or the last economic forum, which we talk about, we will understand. He clearly said that useless class is going to come. Those who are at 45 and 50 is all about, it is going to be 50 to 45 ages people, we are going to call them useless. Why they called useless class? The reason we'll understand that, see, I am in my 46, all my value system installed by my parents, my grandparents, religious systems, schools and school system installed my value system. Now my parents, my father took me to Calicut and teach me how to catch bus, how to give the payment, how to make the bill for electricity. Now just imagine, now those are in their 50s and above, to buy a mobile or a laptop or making a payment bill, they will be going to their children and asking. This is where the reversal parent is happening. Now, those who don't have a less, now it is going to be more and more technology is going to come. To buy anything, it is going to be online. Everything going to be online. So what is happening? Those who are in their 40s and they are not able to, effectively contribute to themselves in the future, and effectively to contribute to the family, to the society and the world. Another 2 to 3 decades maybe. It's only will have a 2 to 3 decade issue. But that create an imbalance to the entire ecosystem. Because just imagine, our own children is not going to respect us. Their value system is installed by social media. They will not listen us. And also, you will go and ask one time, okay, we will not ask how many times we'll ask. We ourselves get fed up with our kids actually. We all the time we'll go ask, okay, can you help me to open this? And we ourselves fed up. Then we'll stop upgrading. So upskilling, and now what is happening the next year, fourth industrial revolution, it is going to be a huge, it is fundamentally, it is a fusion of technologies coming now. Fundamentally affect every human on earth. It's artificial intelligence, 3D compute, 3D printing, micro nano, quantum compute, everything is going to change. The speed and scale is huge. Now, it's fundamentally changing everything. People only will get a job, those who have an analytic, those who are good in mathematics, they are going to get job. Because all the repeated mundane job are going to be done by artificial intelligence. Only creative kind of a job will be available for the human beings. Just imagine, now drivers won't have a job, cashier won't have a job. Upskilling and reskilling a driver to analytical level, it's almost impossible. This is where we are talking about a useless class. I'm moving, I'll go a little speed now. Robotic industry is going to be the biggest industry in the future. This is a new area which is going to come, mission psychology, where AI, neuroscience, philosophy, and engineering. Now we are going to work each other, the human being and machine working with each other. See, here the mathematics important. Mathematics is the biggest factor of the future. And if you have this combination, psychology and mathematics put together, little bit of a framework, if you put that, we call it a techno-behavioralist. This is the job which is going to come in the future. So mathematics is the solid part. Now, all you guys started to learn a little bit of it. Technology is the matter of, for especially those who are good in mathematics. We salute them. Technology is nothing. You can learn in a week of time. It's all about your interest. So if you mix these two, you will see wonders. So we need to have a curriculum. Now we are creating a graduation, post-graduation, PhD in these three. So this is going to be the game of the future. So mathematics is the major component. This is easy to learn, this part. So what is going to have the rise of, you can see that the human is not going to be there in the job. See, unless and until we intervene, who is driving? He's telling useless human, where can I dump this garbage? You just imagine, now we can upload and download like a song, any knowledge. It's already demonstrating. Now you can go to this guy, this is all internet available. You can search, even I cut and paste from the internet. 97% of the accuracy, what and all in your mind, it can, scientists have developed artificial intelligence that can translate person thought into text by analyzing the brain activity. What is the accuracy level? 97%. It's already here. Now think about what will be the future of a school and colleges. If this kind of a level possible. We'll do a small comparison here, biological intelligence plus technological intelligence. See, biological intelligence, the frequency level, we are talking about 200 hertz. Here 200 gigahertz, this is keep on going. This is the PPT created in 2015 and for the Harvard purpose, one of the presentation. Now, I don't know where it is done. Now, those who learn the biology, we know the axon. All the information, 5 senses, we are taking through the axon to the brain. Then it will give. Now, for example, if I touch a fire from the finger to reach the information to the brain, and brain will tell to take back your finger, it will take 200 meters per second. It's traveling. Whereas AI is traveling more than 3 million meters per second. Just imagine. It is the speeder than light. That is the calculation. Now, the power of the brain is 20 watt here. Here is the 300, the AlphaGo. Please watch the movie, the AlphaGo also. I don't have much time to talk about. Please go and watch. AlphaGo changed the world about the AI perspective. We all understood Google is going to rule the world. Today, China ahead him because of the AlphaGo movie. It was a human versus machine. It's also a documentary. It is a real movie. It is also there free in Netflix and Google. It is available. Now, artificial, as I told you, that artificial intelligence is learning us. We are learning technology, but see the scale it is learning. In 1 week, it can learn 20,000 years of a birth, human level research we are talking about. Now, is any students or smartest person 1 week learning? It is learning 20,000 years of human, the entire people. Because one AI is enough for all of us. Just imagine what kind of education will help. AI is learning medicine, AI is learning engineering, AI is learning everything. What is the scale in 1 week? 20,000 years of a research. Now, you just guys, I just want you guys to be, feel the AI. Do a small exercise. Please participate in this. This will help you. And, we are talking about the future of you and me and our kids and our India. Just experience AI. Just type a word student into the Google. Just type student. Those who are using computer, just let me know how much data it fetch you and it took how many minutes. Please do this. Feel the AI. Then then only you will understand the power of AI. Just feel it. Because Google is all about AI. In the Google box, put student. Just click it. In the bottom, it will show you how much data it brought to you and how many minutes it took. Please do this exercise. Those who are using mobile later, do this exercise. See, future is all about artificial. There is no subject without AI. So AI maths, AI physics, AI chemistry, everything, one side should be AI. Can you just cut and paste it here? Some of you guys do and just cut and paste here. Okay, Renia put that 0.57 second, not even a 1 second. 434 crore data it fetch you. See, Dr. Ranjini MC put here 0.45, not even a 1 second. 373 crore data it fetch you. Now you guys tell me, I think Isha bought that 434 crore. Now guys tell me that now you and me, we are learning, all our students are learning. Now can we compete this AI in terms of learning? Now you tell me, is it possible to compete AI? AI is learning at speed of 20,000 years. Please participate, give your comment. We are talking about you, your children, our children. We are talking about future. If you didn't understand this, you will miss the world. Don't believe the people. Don't believe. You take care of yourself. Nobody is going to help you if you didn't understand this. It's impossible. Now tell me, what kind of education will help us? Here, your thinking should start from here. You feel it. You feel the AI. Hope you understand because this is the experience. You go and what and all, I don't believe me, go and check what I am saying is right or wrong. You feel it, go and do. Okay, now we will talk a little bit of education. See, I am also a teacher. I am competing with now. Now, it is very difficult to compete with YouTube. And it is very difficult to compete with Google. It is very difficult to compete with the MOOC system. So unless and until we teachers to upgrade ourselves, it's a problem for us. So the word teacher itself is a wrong word, according to me. We need to say we are mentors. We don't know the answer. You guys students have a better answer. We will guide you according to our knowledge. The current educational system which we are facing really a problem unless and until 21st century kids are being taught in 20th century teachers using 19th century curriculum, a technique of 18th century calendar. See, this is the situation, 20th century, 21st century. Now we need to align. How do we align? That is a big problem. You guys answered that. What we are doing basically currently, we all will go we teacher teach them by the outdated curriculum which is given by us. We will teach them, and end of the day, he will go for a tuition. From the parents also, he get pressure. Exam come, he omit. If you ask after the exam what he learned, he doesn't know anything. See, we are a company. We came in India, ask ourselves one thing: to be proud of an Indian after 1947, apart from APJ sir, Dr. APJ Abdul Salam sir, given a SpaceX the achievement, the space. What is there to be proud of an Indian in terms of invention and innovation, apart from APJ sir contribution to this space? Anything you can say that was the question we posed ourselves when we came to India. We are having IITs and we have IIMs. We are putting even the we know the kind of a recommendation. Even grade 1 we are recommending to enter to the school. We are giving huge capitation to reach. Now, could you tell me any invention and innovation post independent which you and me have done to proud of ourselves? Can you tell me that? Harish saying nothing. Anything you guys tell me. What is the outcome of our educational system? We all have to change together. We cannot blame government only a facility. It is the high time. We will be a loser. Now AI is that level. So just think about any invention and innovation. Even we are yet to be proved an entrepreneurial country. What and all we are having a copying or cloning or imitating business. Then what kind of, where are we going? So we are here huge people. We have done a educational R&D about Indian education. So we are trying here to solve. So we need your help to transform the country. We are having a huge model to solve this problem, which is one of the solutions. Because of the R&D which we quote. So along with you, we'll be doing that. So we need your support of that. So we are going, we know this, the problem, the older system teacher, including me, I am saying to the people, those who are born. So our problem is examination. See, we can throw it to the content to the people. We are asking these people to climb. So the only this guy can do that, rest cannot. So the existing system examination is a wrong system which we have. So we are keep on practicing. End of the day, even the internet, I am ashamed to say this to being a teacher. I am spitting on myself here. This is what is, because every 3 hours in India, someone is committing suicide. Now, in the current situation, 70% of the student chasing a dying career. 70% of the student of today chasing a wrong career, which is they are on a shrinking boat which have a hole already. It is shrinking. I'll go a little. This is a huge problem which is going to come. The current AI come. The biggest human resources tragedy is going to happen. To give a context, Stephen Hawking said, you all know that the development of full artificial intelligence spelled the end of the human history. He said here. Sundar Pichai said, fear about artificial intelligence is legitimate. Elon Musk said that artificial intelligence could be an immortal dictator and fundamental risk of a human being. Jack Ma said that the technological revolution, it may trigger the world war. See, there is a possibility of bringing. So Vladimir Putin saying, he is one of the powerful guy, you guys know the single, whoever lead AI, they are going to rule the world. I'm just skipping a little bit here and there. Machine is now can mimic human in through 5 senses. They already got. What human do? Perceive, infer, gather, and hypothesis and reason. Here is the max working. So mission got, end of the day, what is going to happen? Job is a big problem. So according to the 2016 report, which is World Bank report, 69, according to the current situation, 80% of the existing people are going to lose their job. So the future is going to be a big trouble here. Now let us understand a 5-10 minute how we are going to lose the job. Fourth industrial revolution, we understand. First industrial revolution, steam engine. Here, electricity. Here, information system. We understood the technology which is going to come here. We are exiting the fossil fuel era, the death of $1 trillion. See, the Kerala, especially you and me, where we need to be scared. One is Middle East is losing shine. Unless something miracle happen, we all are praying to these countries. We have to do from our part, but it is a really challenging situation. Middle East, because every 200 years, one country will ups and downs of country. We have seen similar Egypt. We have seen in Iraq and Iran a similar way. So Middle East, I myself, Middle East is my second home. I also, what and all today, the what and all even I am talking because of that country, but it's really a tough time. We are exiting the fossil fuel era. We know the fossil fuel control the nation, government, economy, peace, war, it controlled. The fracking technology which we got now, we can, the oil price hike, we all know that the oil price, the connection, the bus price increase. See the fracking technology, with any depth level, we can take the oil. Now we have a surplus, huge surplus are there. You can get a oil, not even, it's all, barrel have a more cost, storage is getting more cost. Now the countries, those who are producing, they are looking for a places, the costless places to storage. Now, alternative energy, like, Elon Musk is producing a gig factory. It is almost free in 2035. Energy will be free in 2035, almost free. So these three, we don't need a oil in the future. Then you can think about the country, those are oil. So this was the biggest economy. It is going to be no more there. Now, the second industry which is giving the largest job is an automobile industry. Every 6 people, there are one guy working in the automobile industry. What's happening? 100% sure within 10 years, we are going to have a driverless car. We think that India, it won't come. So actually, India doesn't need to come. It is going to come a drone. The future roads are monuments. Drones came. See, 1.29 million people are dying in a road crash. If this comes through the AI, nobody will die in the road crash because we will not have a traffic event. You can just through your app, you just call drone. Drone can be printed 3D. Energy will be absolutely free. You can travel, no traffic anywhere, and no death even because it won't collide each other. The Hyperloop is coming, which all we know that you can go to America within morning job and come back in the future in America. Hyperloop is coming. Even there are huge companies working on it. Rocket in commotion. It is going 30,000 kilometers per speed. So it is redefining, redesigning, rediscovering this area. So majority of the people, you just imagine, we have a 2 billion vehicle, 2.5 vehicles are there. 2.5 vehicle, 0.5 billion, you put it as a personal vehicle. We have a 2 billion commercial vehicle. There 2 billion commercial vehicle have a driver. So what will happen driverless car? Just think about it. We all know that those who are not educated here, they will go for a driver as a auto rickshaw, driver jeep, car, and the buses. All they are going to lose their job. Who will give the job for them? So automobile industry is the biggest industry. The driver will lose the job. Even the guy who sell the fish, you just imagine in your app, your favorite fish, click it on. Same time, drone will go from the river and get that fish for you, which is lesser than 80% of the cost the guy who's selling the fish. That is the kind of a coming there. See, the automation in the industry is happening. This is one day. Foxconn, it is the image. This is a Foxconn company, 60,000 people losing in a day. We think that agriculture, it's a huge automation is going to happen in agriculture. Similar like education, one size fits for all doesn't work. We need a individualized, personalized food. So artificial intelligence, it's coming there. It's called precision farming. You can do farming by sitting from here, Africa. You can buy a land in Africa. and you can, from the mobile, you can rent a drone from there. Your drone connected with the mobile, it will go, it will scan the land, it will understand what kind of a soil it is there, and what and all you can do the agriculture over there, and what kind of a water it is getting the mud, sunlight, how much it is coming, everything in there is a software you can do. By setting from here, you can do farming anywhere, vertical or whatever. Go and learn about precision farming. Anybody who is interested. This is all giving a lesser and lesser job to the people. Now, 3D printing, if you look into that, it's all the organs are going to be 3D printed. Just imagine the heart is printing, liver is going to print in the 3D print. See the car printed by 3D. See the hunger, the pizza 3D. Now, even the kitchens are there, not going to be there in the future. We can solve the hunger of the world. See in Dubai, 3D printed building. See these all 3D printed dresses. And these are the diamond is 3D printed. So everything is going to be 3D printed. Now, supply chain, see driverless is coming. It's all driverless. This is the logistic which is given the major, like Swiggy and all. There is all, it is going to be drone based in the future. Banking, no more banking. It is going to be, you all know the Google Pay, WhatsApp Pay, everything is going to come. Banking doesn't require, it'll have only little job. Now, what is the problem here happening? Artificial intelligence. Here only we'll have a design stage. Here in production, it's all about robots and drones. Drone delivery will come here. So mass job is going to lose here. It's a deadly combination which is going to happen. Because we got a job, agriculture give a huge job, automobile give a job, infrastructure, transportation, these are the human-centric given. We are going to lose everything. This is where the job disruption. Even we think that IT will not have, IT is no, IT also going to lose 60% of job. Because as we told, it's a process driven. Now the current is process driven. It's AI will do the coding. We don't need coding people. Majority people are in the coding. Now AI will do the coding. Now you just put in the Google this word. Google AI can create a better than human research who made it. The code AI will do. Then huge loss of a people job. It will have a problem there also in the future. Now you can understand in Kerala, being in Kerala, Middle East, there is no money from the IT, no money coming in the future. What will be the position of Kerala? Just think about it. So this is the reason of people are going to lose the job. Now the question is, will you survive the fourth industrial revolution? What skill will guarantee the future? Is your job is safe? Are we equipping for ourselves for what? Will your education save this disruptive era? Are we equipping ourselves for what? These are the two industries save India now from the Middle East and information technology. Both we are going to lose in the future. What will be happening? The kind of a robot which is coming, undistinguishable robot. I'm just playing for a minute the robot. We are already late. I'm just playing for the sake of it. Okay, one I'll just play for. Recently, I have taken an interview about the robot Selma. This is a robot. Now the robot and human, we cannot understand it. We think that robot doesn't have an emotion. You can see the facial expression, how she is fighting with me. It's having a 600 facial expression. And future emotion also can be. See, emotion is all about 4 chemicals. We all know that oxytocin, dopamine, endorphin, oxytocin. There is one more, right? Oxytocin. Okay, I forget. Anyway, this is able to calculate by AI. I'm just putting this interview which I have taken. You can see how she's getting angry with me.
I'm very well too, thank you.
So could you tell me what's your good name?
My name is Selma. What's your name?
My name is Shahid.
Lovely to meet you. Are you enjoying your day at Taiwan?
How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
What do you do?
I'm a student, but I work.
What do you study? What do you study?
I study artificial intelligence.
Sir, we are not able to see the
Artificial
video
intelligence,
actually.
Yeah.
So could you teach me something in artificial intelligence? I'm very curious.
You are not able to
Sir,
hear?
no, we are able to hear, but we are not able to see the video.
Oh, okay. One
Yeah, it's in the PPT screen. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just change that.
Yes, yes.
Now is it okay?
Yes, sir. Perfect, sir.
This is Selma, which I interviewed recently, I think 1 year back from Jaitas.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your day?
My name is Shahid.
Lovely to meet you. Are you enjoying your day at Jaitai?
How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
What do you do?
I'm a student, but I work.
What do you study? What do you study?
I study artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence, right?
Yeah.
So could you teach me something in artificial intelligence? I'm very curious to know that.
Well, can you see me?
See here what happened. She said that, can you see me? She mean that I am artificial. Actually, I didn't get from the crowd. Now see, her facial expression is changing. Her mood is switching.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah. So you said that you are studying artificial intelligence, right? Could you tell me more about that?
Well, why would I tell you? You can just see me.
So you born for what exactly? What problem you are going to solve me?
Say that again, please, sir. I can't quite hear you.
Can you can help in what and all things? You born for what?
I'm here to entertain my friends.
Okay, what?
See her word, see the angry. I am here to entertain my friend. She's angry with me.
And all kind of
Everyone around me.
yeah. What and all entertainment you can do? I can marry you.
You can indeed. But I have been proposed to 4 times today.
Really?
Competition.
So where do we go for? Where do we go for in Dubai? You know Dubai. You've been in Dubai before.
This is my first time, sir.
This first
I've
time,
only
sir.
been here
It's amazing place.
It's a wonderful place.
Yeah,
I'm having the best time.
the night is very good over here. We can go for a date.
Say that again, please, sir.
We can go for a date.
Wow, I would be honored.
Okay.
So you guys understood where the technology is moving in terms of, I'll show you, see, even the sex, we cannot compete with the AI in the future. Everyone will be having a kind of a, Aishwarya Rai robot and I have a Salman Khan robot. Just imagine that will take care of us. And we'll have a kind of a machine robot like children. So now we will have a baby. This is all thinking coming in the future. Now I'll show you another also. This is how the world is moving. You can create your replica. How can you create? This is all reach already. You can create a similar like a Gmail ID, similar like a Instagram ID, similar like a Skype ID. You can create your own replica, a cloning, and driven by AI, it will take your decision on behalf of you. It will do all the meeting on behalf of you. All your time is the biggest competitor. If you can do this, humans are going to be kind of immortal. Even biologically died, we are still and this your copy cloning can make even through the mixed reality. See this open.
Hi, I am a virtual copy of Nikhil, made using Orban's artificial intelligence technology. As Nikhil's personal AI, I enable Nikhil to spend more time with his wife and 3 kids, enjoy a nice hike, or go off-roading. 你好，我是尼克尔，来自虚拟世界。我长得帅，能唱歌，能跳舞，还会说中文。Hi, I am a virtual copy of Nikhil, made using Orban's artificial intelligence technology. I'm also a pretty good singer. I have a better voice than the real Nikhil. Let me sing for you. Take me out.
So the voice, all the creative part, you can do better than anybody now through the artificial intelligence. Just imagine that is the era is going to happen. See what is artificial intelligence is all about. When artificial intelligence come, if someone say you need to think about only data, one domain data, if you are able to collect, those who want to make a $1 billion company or $1 million company, if they are able to collect one domain, forget about artificial, it's all about behavioral data. It's a data. Now, for example, if I give you Swiggy, they are taking collection of our food behavior. Now, Uber and Ola, they are taking the collection of our traveling behavior. If you are able to take it, what is artificial intelligence mean? It's all about behavioral data. So one domain, huge data, computing power. Anything you can do the super automation. This is all about AI. So when someone say now we are sending our children for AI to learn. See, to learn AI doesn't need a university actually. It's need only a 6-month maximum course. What AI? AI is only a tool, mere a tool. You Python, you learn. It's all. What do we need to understand that now? Similar like electricity. Electricity came. How we are applying this in a different segment. Similar way, we need to understand that collect a different kind of a behavioral data, and that data, huge mathematical, so PhD level mathematics we use and convert to the value. This is what is happening in the world. So one domain data, whoever have the collection, they will be millionaire. This is the reason Google made the money. So I'm just skipping here and there. Now the sad part is that in India, yet to be understand, the academicians yet to be understand the behavior. They are sending learning, machine learning, learning data science doesn't make much difference unless and until specific domain level data in India. If you really look at the people who made the money, there is an Indian company here. Look into the here. This is the money made 2015 made money. AI first wave made this company. There's no Indian company here. 2011, the second wave, Perception AI. Perception is AI, no Indian company. 2004, no Indian company. 1998, India yet to come in the AI. People are talking, but there is no single. Now, Geo just started. They didn't achieve anything yet. They are just started company. But AI is reached in that level. China, look into how many Chinese companies inside. China is far ahead of us. So we need to understand, first of all, we have a problem to understand the AI. It is not about machine learning. It's not about data science. It's not about, so we need to understand the AI. The perspective is wrong. The people are, they think that I'll go, it's all about behavioral data. How much, now if you look into the problem here, where is our behavioral data? We are the youngest country. Our Instagram is making, Facebook making, Google. All this is outside. We are already a slave of the other country because we don't have a single company of a behavioral data company in India. This is where we are getting to trouble. This is where we have to wake up. And we need to make everybody, the academic people, to understand that, see, perception have to change about the AI. It's not about teaching the people. It's about creating a huge behavioral data and keep the behavioral data of India in India. Don't give to the foreign company. This is what we need. We need a data residency policy that make difference in the first. That's what we have to do in the beginning. See, here we said 1997, 1,500 watt used to Kasparov defeated. 2011, Jeopardy is a game for a kiss. 200,000. Here, 300,000 watt Lee Sedol in AlphaGo. We have only 20 watt in brain. So far, I'm talking about the negative. Now I'm going to talk. Within 10 minutes, I'll be stopping it. Within 10 minutes, I'm talking about the good part of AI. Now, we all thinking this much of a risk is there. Why we are creating the AI? Now, AI, what it is going to fetch to us is, See, just these are the scarcity, energy, free energy, good water, free, health, you can live as much as you want, diseaseless world, and learning, free, time, abundance, free, money, absolutely free to everybody, expertise, free, resources, free. This is what artificial intelligence is going to bring. It is going to create a inequality to equality. Everybody, nobody can fool us. That world can fetch the AI. The only we need to worry that 2 decade or 3 decade, because now people doesn't understand what is AI. They are putting us somewhere else towards the people. That is not the AI. They are going to enslave us for some time, but later, similar like earlier India, East India Company, but fooled us. But later we, and similar way we fight again, we get it. But that 2 decade we will face, 2 to 3 decade, we will be enslaved by people and the company. But we will understand, we fight back. Okay, now it is going to bring the money. See, in terms of money, it is going to 50.7 trillion. Never in the history this much money came. This is AI is going to bring. So money, huge money is going to bring. Now the only thing, if you didn't upgrade yourself, you will be Kodak. So the thing is that each of us, the faculty, you have to upgrade. I have to myself upgrade. The theory is all about lifelong learning. See, olden year, the theory, the industry, the business every business have a lifespan, 35 years minimum. Now the business is going to be 10 years. It's called gig economy. So within 10 years, that industry will no more. So we will be, the future kid will be working 20 to 30 jobs in the lifetime. We need a lifelong learning. So mantra is all about, unlearn first. Unlearn. What and all you learn now, it is the time to unlearn. Relearn, and lifelong learning is the mantra of 21st century. Now, Generation C, the student guys, remember, you cannot blame your father. You cannot blame your teacher. You cannot blame your institution. You cannot blame your economy. You cannot blame your country. You cannot blame the God. The reason, you have everything in your hand. Look here. From this, I can convince you. You have no reason to say not to become a billionaire. The reason it is, Google came here 1998, made their $1 billion from year. Not even a take 10 years. 2004, Facebook came. Take how many? Tesla came 2003. How many years take to $1 billion company? Uber came. How many years take? WhatsApp, Instagram came. In Snapchat came. Oculus came here. See, Pokemon made a $4 billion in 4 weeks. To create a $1 billion company, what you need? You need your mobile phone and the internet. You have already how much? 150 rupees. Everything is on earth is there in the YouTube. And it's all, you have to change your thinking pattern. You have to become a out-of-box thinking guy. Only need to change that. See, all these people made $1 billion by sitting from the home. Jeff Bezos, the guy is the billionaire. Today, the billionaire in the history is what he's saying to the world. I don't care what is happening by my board meeting, but I am scared 2 guys sitting alone. It's a trouble for me. He can break my company. So it's all about thinking now. I'll give you more example here. Now we need to respect Tata, the kind of a contribution, the structure he built in India. But one thing is that company even outdated now. We salute Tata. They have done a huge, it started a 1868 company, many verticals, 700,000 employees, more than 100 countries, 110 valid. See the company 2010, all children are using Instagram. Kevin created a company, Mike. This is 1860, this is 2000. Many vertical, from pin to flight they are having. Here one vertical. 700,000 employee, here only 13 employee. See, 13 employee 2010. More than 100, all the country, valuation 110. Now you can create a company bigger than Instagram or Snapchat or WhatsApp by sitting 2 people, because this create 2010. Now computing power and facilities more than, now people come with 1 guy or 2 guy become $1 billion. So that much possibility. The only thinking, only the part which is required is We have to change the pattern of thinking. Everything is available. Internet is a computer. We are not changing our thinking pattern. See the company, the business model is changed here. Olden year, Ola, Uber, the largest taxi company. When we think it's a software company, they don't own any taxi. The business model is changed. If we think about media company, we think they create content. Media company, we believe that. These people are not creating any content. Retail company, they don't have a warehouses. Netflix became the largest movie company. They are not creating movies. Oyo. So entire thing is changing. We know that telephone infrastructure doesn't need. Nowadays we talk WhatsApp. It's more clarity. Doesn't have any telephone infrastructure. So business model is changing. You can do better now. So huge opportunity. You think about Google, it's a platform. Facebook, it's a platform. All these guys are a platform, basically. Instagram, all these guys, platform. They are creating platform. Instead of creating a product platform, see the $1 billion, the people, those who are making from 2011 to year 2000. Now $1 billion company, how many $1 billion companies are coming? The people, the guy with the laptop have a $1 billion company. It is never impossible olden days. What we guys have to do, change the thinking pattern. See what is going to happen. 5 billion internet users. The world is going to be full, 2025, full internet. It is not, human is not going to connect. All the thing which is table, chair, animal, everything is going to, our body is going to be connected devices. Our dresses are going to be 3D printing, sensors, because even healthcare, it will be live monitored by us. Sensors. It is not just people are being connected to the internet. Everything through IoT is going to be connected. See what is the change is happening. We are getting faster, cheaper computing power. Through this technology, the new business model is going to come. All the existing business model is going to die. So each one of you have an opportunity to make that business by sitting. All the fortune companies are going to die. The business model is coming near. You have an opportunity for that. See, these are the lifestyle of the old era. We live for these items to show off. Now, you guys have get to dematerialize technology. It's all free here because technology making everything dematerializing. This is where I say learning, energy, everything you are going to get free. Even the diamond you are going to get free, 5 carat. Even the gold is going to be getting free, kind of a free in the future. See, aging is a medical condition. It's a disease now. It's already, the technology is going to make whether it's a cancer, going to delete it, Parkinson and son. We can live a longer now. Cancer can be deleted. See, what is going to be happen here in the technology? If you really neuralize, this is demonstrated by Elon Musk. You can see here, those who know, this is the limbic system of a brain, which is responsible for the emotions. And this is responsible for this is a neocortex. In between, neocortex is the one who making all the decision. In between, we are going to put a chip. We are interfacing brain to cloud computing. So what is going to happen in the future? Even it can remove all the language. We are going to talk like images in the future. And nobody can future to fool anybody. This is a kind of a world is going to come in the future. So you can upload and download knowledge. See, we will have a problem 2-3 decades, privacy problem, security problem, bias from data, dominance by artificial in wealth inequality, job. Okay, the AI currently, the good thing is that for us, the job will be, AI doesn't know how to love. There is no creativity now. We have done a huge research on this repeated, which is the 5-year job will be losing, 10-year optimizing within 15 years, which are the job it won't lose. It took us 10 years to study more than 5,000 people. We created a huge book. We find out a lot of options to help the people. So artificial intelligence is a love, romance with it. liberating humanity from unsolvable. Artificial intelligence is going to solve all the problems of humanity. It is increasing your lifespan, solving unsolvable problems, changing the perspective and purpose of life. Artificial intelligence is the last invention humanity need to make. This is my mobile number. We need to keep in mind, we are here not to do job. We are here to love and share. We don't need job. So remove that job concept. Without job, there is so many options to live. So I am ending here for Q&A. If anybody, if the management permit me, I can answer. Over to you guys.
Yes, thank you very much, Shahid sir. So yeah, thank you everyone. And there were like a lot of comments. So you must be, having a look at the comments. And okay, is there any questions? Okay, I just got, um, maybe I can, I have
Nandini,
just
just
got,
take management permission.
yeah. I've just got some questions, yeah, in the comment box and also Q&A. So let me just ask permission. So Anas sir, over to you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So can we have one or two questions, or how
Yeah.
is it?
Sure. Sir, there is one question typed here, that is the role of mathematics, sir. Sir just mentioned that role of mathematics here, but somebody asked about the role of mathematics. Yeah, can you tell something about the role of mathematics?
Okay, you guys want to talk in Malayalam? Okay, I'll explain in Malayalam. The role of mathematics. Artificial intelligence-ന്റെ spine എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എല്ലാം മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സ് ആണ്. ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്കറിയാം, ഇമേജസിലൂടെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഈ വരുന്ന എല്ലാ ഡാറ്റകളെയും നമ്മൾ ടാഗിങ് നടത്താണ്. ഈ ടാഗിങ് എല്ലാം തന്നെ മാത്സ് ആണ്. ഇപ്പം നമുക്കറിയാം, ഇമേജസുകൾ നമ്മളുടെ എല്ലാം പാറ്റേൺസ് കണ്ടെത്താണ്. ഈ പാറ്റേൺസിനെ നമ്മൾ ആൽഗോരിതംസ് ആക്കിയാണ് മാറ്റുന്നത്. ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസിന്റെ ബേസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സ് ആണ്. മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സ് ഇല്ലാണ്ട് ഒരു സ്കോപ്പും ഇല്ല. നമ്മൾ ആൽഗോരിതംസ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഈ പാറ്റേണിനനുസരിച്ചുള്ള ആൽഗോരിതംസ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുകയാണ് ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസിന് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് മുഴുവൻ മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സ് ആണ്. ഇനി ഈ മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സിനോടൊപ്പം ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മളുടെ കോഴ്സുകളൊക്കെ കുറച്ചൊന്ന് മിക്സ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ സയൻസും മാത്സും തമ്മിൽ ഒന്ന് മിക്സ് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. അപ്പോൾ യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ നോക്കുന്ന, ഇപ്പൊ സാറ് നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ മാതിരി ഒരു ലെക്ചറിന്റെ ജോബിന്റെ പുറത്ത് എന്താണ് നമുക്ക്, ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ മാത്സോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ഇപ്പൊ ഈ ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പൈത്തൺ പഠിക്കാനൊന്നും വലിയ പണിയില്ല. നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു 6 month കോഴ്സ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓൺലൈനിൽ പോയി പഠിച്ച് അതിൽ കുറച്ചൊന്ന് ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് എടുക്കണം. പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങളുടെ മൈൻഡ് സെറ്റ് ഒന്ന് മാറ്റണം. ഞാനൊരു ലെക്ചറിന് മാത്രമല്ല ഇതിന് പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മാത്സ് ആണ് എല്ലാം. ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ സാലറി കിട്ടുന്ന ജോബ് മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സ് ഉള്ളവർക്കാണ്. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈസി ആയിരിക്കും കോഡിങ് പഠിക്കാനും ബാക്കിയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ വളരെ എളുപ്പമായിരിക്കും. മുഴുവൻ മാത്സ് ആണ്.
All right, sir. So we also have a few more questions in the Q&A section. So would you like to take those questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So is there any relationship between artificial intelligence and capitalism? Is the first question.
ക്യാപിറ്റലിസം എല്ലാ ടെക്നോളജിയും വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് നമുക്കറിയാം, ഫസ്റ്റ് സെക്കൻഡ് ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയൽ റെവല്യൂഷൻ മെഷീൻസ് വന്ന സ്റ്റീം എഞ്ചിൻ കണ്ടെത്തിയ സമയത്ത് ക്യാപിറ്റലിസം വരും. കാരണം അത് കുറച്ച് ആളുകളുടെ കയ്യിലായിരിക്കും. ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്കറിയാം, UK ബ്രിട്ടീഷുകാർ നമ്മൾ വന്ന് നമ്മളെ എൻസ്ലൈവ് ചെയ്തു, ജപ്പാൻ ചെയ്തു. സിമിലർ മാതിരി തന്നെയാണ് ക്യാപിറ്റലിസത്തിന്റെ കയ്യിലാണ് ഇപ്പൊ ടെക്നോളജികൾ. വളരെ ടൈനി ആയിട്ടുള്ള ആളുകളുടെ കയ്യിലാണ് ഈ ബിഹേവിയറൽ ഡാറ്റ കിടക്കുന്നത് ഇപ്പോൾ. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പോൾ ബിഹേവിയറൽ ഡാറ്റ എന്ന വാക്ക്, ഇപ്പൊ ഡാറ്റയെ കുറിച്ചുള്ള ബോധം നമുക്ക് ആർക്കില്ല. നമ്മുടെ ബിഹേവിയറൽ ഡാറ്റയാണ്. ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയാം, ഈ ഒരു ഇൻസ്റ്റഗ്രാമിന്റെ ഡ്യൂട്ടി എന്താന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ, നിങ്ങളെ ആ സ്ക്രീനിൽ നിർത്തിയിട്ട് നിങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നുള്ള നിങ്ങളെ കുറിച്ച് കണ്ടെത്തലാണ് അവരുടെ ജോബ്. ആ ഡാറ്റനെ എടുത്ത് വിൽക്കുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങളുടെ ബിഹേവിയറൽ ഡാറ്റയാണ് എക്കോണമി എന്ന് നമുക്ക് തിരിച്ചറിയാൻ ഇനിയും ഒരു പക്ഷേ ആളുകളിലേക്ക് എത്താൻ ഒരു ഡീക്കേഡ് എടുക്കും. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എൻസ്ലേവ്. ഇപ്പൊ ഇതുകൊണ്ട് ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ ഇപ്പൊ 1 trillion 2 trillion ഒക്കെയാണ് ഇവരുടെ. ഇപ്പൊ ഇന്ത്യയുടെ GDP എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 2.68 trillion ആണ്. അത്രയും വലുതാണ് ഈ കമ്പനികളൊക്കെ. ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മളെ കണ്ണിന്റെ മുന്നിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഇവർ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ അത്രയും വലിയൊരു എക്കോണമിയാണ് ഇത്. ഇപ്പൊ ക്യാപിറ്റലിസത്തിന്റെ കയ്യിലാണ് ഇനീഷ്യൽ സ്റ്റേജ് ഉള്ളത്. പക്ഷെ ജനങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കുകയും ഇപ്പം അമേരിക്കയിൽ അതിന് ഓൾറെഡി അവർ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പം നമുക്കറിയാം എക്സോൺ മൊബൈലിന് അമേരിക്ക പവറിന്റെ മുകളിൽ ഇപ്പൊ ഓൾറെഡി കഴിഞ്ഞ ആഴ്ച ഓൾറെഡി ആർട്ടിക്കിൾ വന്നു, ഇത്തരം കമ്പനികളിൽ നിന്ന് പവർ ഒഴിക്കണം, ഇവരെ ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യണം എന്നുള്ള റൂൾസ് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞു. എല്ലാവരും ചിന്തിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. കാരണം ഈ കമ്പനിക്ക് ഏതൊരു രാജ്യത്തെയും ഡീസ്റ്റെബിലൈസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, ലോകത്ത് വാർ ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റും, ഏതൊരു എന്തും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ആ റേഞ്ചിലാണ് ഇപ്പൊ നിൽക്കുന്നത്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഇപ്പൊ ക്യാപിറ്റലിസം ഉണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ എത്രത്തോളം ഇത് ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടുന്ന് അങ്ങോട്ട് നമുക്ക് അറിയാം എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇപ്പൊ ജനങ്ങൾക്കൊക്കെ ഇതേക്കുറിച്ച് ബോധവൽക്കരിപ്പിക്കണം. അപ്പൊ അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മളെ പോലത്തെ ആളുകൾ ഇവിടെ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. കേരളത്തിൽ വന്ന് ഇത്തരം പ്രോഗ്രാമുകൾ സംഘടിപ്പിച്ച് എന്താണ് ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ്, എങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മളെ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ വരാൻ പോകുന്നത്. കാരണം ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും അത് നമുക്ക് അറിയാത്തൊരു സാധനമാണ്. എല്ലാവരും പോകുന്നത് ഒരു ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസിന്റെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മിഷൻ ലേണിംഗിന്റെ ബാക്കിലാണ്. അതിന്റെ അതർ സൈഡ് മനസ്സിലാക്കേണ്ടതുണ്ട്, അതിന്റെ റിസ്ക് സൈഡും. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ക്യാപിറ്റലിസം ഉണ്ടാവും, മാറും ഫ്യൂച്ചറിൽ. എല്ലാ സിസ്റ്റത്തിന്റെ മാതിരി നമ്മളൊരു പുതിയൊരു വൺ വേൾഡ് കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് ആണ് ഫ്യൂച്ചറിൽ വരാൻ പോകുന്നത്. കാരണം ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ് ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മളൊരു ലാർജസ്റ്റ് ഡെമോക്രാറ്റ്, ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ ട്രൈബ്സിൽ വന്നു, നമ്മൾ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ എൻജോയ് ചെയ്തത് ഡെമോക്രസിയാണ്. വി സല്യൂട്ട് ദാറ്റ്. പക്ഷെ ഡെമോക്രസിക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് അറിയാം, നമുക്ക് വേൾഡിനെ കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു സിസ്റ്റത്തിൽ 2 ലാർജസ്റ്റ് ഡെമോക്രസി ഉണ്ട്. ഒന്ന് അമേരിക്ക ഉണ്ട്, ഇന്ത്യ ഉണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് വേറെ സൈഡിൽ ചൈനയുടെ കമ്മ്യൂണിസം സിസ്റ്റം ഉണ്ട്, ചിങ്പിങ് കമ്മ്യൂണിസം. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വാൾദിമീർ പുടിന്റെ കമ്മ്യൂണിസം ഉണ്ട്, തുർക്കിയുടെ. ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് ലാർജസ്റ്റ് പോപ്പിൾ. ഇപ്പം ഇതിന് ഒരുപക്ഷെ ഈ ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസിനെ കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയില്ല. കാരണം അവിടെയൊക്കെ ഭരിക്കുന്ന ആളുകൾ ഏജ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ആളുകളാണ്. അവർക്കൊന്നും ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ് എന്താണെന്ന് യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ അറിയാത്തതാണ് പ്രോബ്ലം. അതിന്റെ പവർ എന്താണെന്ന് അറിയാത്തതാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ക്യാപിറ്റലിസം ടൈനി ആയിട്ടുള്ള കുറഞ്ഞ ആളുകളുടെ കയ്യിലാണ് ഇതിന്റെ മുഴുവൻ കൺട്രോൾ നിൽക്കുന്നത്. Hope I answered the question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I think, there are a lot of questions coming up, but then we are running short of time. So we'll just hand over the session to Anna, sir. Sir, do you have any questions or anything to be concluded? Otherwise, we can hand over.
So Nandini, we can conclude the session now. Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you very
Sahid
much.
sir, thank you very much for coming down to us. Okay.
Thank you very much all the.
Okay.
എല്ലാവരോടും നന്ദിയുണ്ട്. ഇതുപോലെ തന്നെ നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ എൻ്റെ ഒരു റിക്വസ്റ്റ് എന്താണ്, എല്ലാവരും ഇതേക്കുറിച്ച് ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസിനെ കുറിച്ച് മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. നമ്മുടെ കുട്ടികളുടെ ഒക്കെ ഇതിലേക്ക് പഠിക്കാനും ട്രൈ ചെയ്യണം. എല്ലാം യൂട്യൂബിലും ഉണ്ട്, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്വന്തമായിട്ട് വീട്ടിലിരുന്ന് പഠിക്കാം. ഇതിന്റെ ഇൻഫോർമേഷനൊക്കെ ഇനിയും പോയിട്ട് കാണണം, കേൾക്കണം. നമ്മളോട് ഈ മിഷനോടൊപ്പം നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യണം, നിങ്ങളെ കോളേജിലുള്ള കുട്ടികളൊക്കെ. കാരണം നിർബന്ധമായിട്ടും എല്ലാ പേരൻസും അറിയേണ്ടതുണ്ട്, ഇത് എന്താണെന്നുള്ളത് അറിയേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾക്കൊക്കെ പ്രോബ്ലം വരും. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് കേരളത്തിലുള്ളവർക്ക് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ മാതിരി തന്നെ നമ്മളൊരു ഗൾഫ് ബേസ്ഡ് ആണ്, ഗൾഫ് എക്കോണമിക്ക് പ്രോബ്ലം ഉണ്ടാവും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ എപ്പോഴും ഒരു ഹ്യൂമൻ വെയർ എക്സ്പോർട്ടേഴ്സ് ആണ്. 2 ഡീക്കേഡ് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ പൈസ നമ്മൾക്ക് കേരളത്തിന്റെ ഒരറ്റം മുതൽ ഒരറ്റം വരെ നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ സ്വർഗത്തിലാണ് ജീവിക്കുന്നത്. ഈ സ്വർഗത്തിന്റെ പെയിന്റ് അടിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പം ഹ്യൂജ് മണി വേണം. ഇപ്പൊ ഇവിടുത്തെ ഒരു നല്ല മീന് വാങ്ങിക്കുന്ന ആളുകളെല്ലാം തന്നെ ഒരു ഗൾഫ് ബേസ്ഡ് ആണ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു IT ബേസ്ഡ് ആണ്. ഇത് രണ്ടും ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന ഇമ്പാക്ട് നമ്മളെ കുട്ടികളിലൊക്കെ ഒരുപാട് ഉണ്ടാക്കും. അവർക്കാണെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഒരു സിറ്റുവേഷനിൽ ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു പ്രഷർ വരുമ്പോഴത്തിന് അവർക്ക് ഹാൻഡിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ എക്സ്പോസ്ഡ് ആണ്, നമ്മൾ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന കാറുകൾ, നമ്മൾ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന ഭക്ഷണങ്ങൾ. അപ്പൊ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ വിക്ടിം ആകാൻ പോകുന്നത് കേരളമാണ്. പൈസ ഇല്ലാത്തത് കൊണ്ടല്ല, നമുക്ക് നമ്മൾ എക്സ്പോസ്ഡ് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലമാണ്. അതേസമയത്ത് നമ്മൾ നോർത്ത് ഇന്ത്യയിലൊക്കെ അവർ അതിനനുസരിച്ച് എക്സ്പോസ്ഡ് അല്ല. അവരിപ്പോഴും ഏതെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ഒരു വിരുന്നുകാർ വന്നാൽ ബിസ്ക്കറ്റ് അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ കൊടുക്കും. നമ്മൾ അതല്ല, നമ്മളുടെ ഒരു ഭക്ഷണ രീതി, നമ്മുടെ വെഹിക്കിൾസ്, നമ്മളെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഹൈലി എക്സ്പോസ്ഡ് ആണ്. അപ്പൊ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസിന്റെ ഇമ്പാക്ട് വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് നമ്മളായിരിക്കും ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ പ്രഷർ അടിക്കുന്ന ആളുകൾ. കാരണം നമ്മൾ പൊതുവെ ഒരു ഹ്യൂമൻ എക്സ്പോർട്ടേഴ്സ് ആണ്. കാരണം കേരളത്തിന്റെ ഒരു ബഡ്ജറ്റിൽ നമ്മൾ നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട എക്കോണമി വരുന്നത് 1 ലിക്കർ സൈഡിൽ നിന്നാണ്, 2 ടുബാക്കോ ആണ്, 3 ലോട്ടറി ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ അവരുടെ ആ ബഡ്ജറ്റിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു 60% അവരുടെ സാലറിക്ക് തന്നെ. പിന്നെ കേരളത്തിന് ഇല്ല. നമ്മുടെ മുഴുവൻ ഗൾഫ് എക്കോണമിയും ഇതുമാണ് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തത്. അപ്പോൾ ഗവൺമെന്റിനും നമുക്ക് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതിൽ പരിമിതികൾ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കാം. അപ്പൊ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും അതിന് ഉണർന്ന് പ്രവർത്തിക്കേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ സപ്പോർട്ടുകളൊക്കെ വേണം. ഇതേക്കുറിച്ച് കൂടുതൽ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ, വളരെ വ്യത്യസ്തമായ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ ആർക്കെങ്കിലും വേണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളെ ആളുകൾ വന്ന് എടുക്കുന്നതാണ്.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And I hope this session would be really insightful and thought-provoking for many of them. Okay, so before we proceed on to the word of thanks, I would like to tell everyone, announce an important thing. That is the first link, the AI link, you can definitely fill in. But the second link, there is some technical error, so you can fill it later. So probably before you leave this webinar, you can just fill in the AI feedback link. All right. So the second link will be sorted out quickly, and then you can fill it out. So please make sure to copy both the links and keep it in your WhatsApp or anywhere in your notes, so that after maybe 10 to 15 minutes you can fill the second link. All right. Thank you very much, and over to Ria Rahim for the word of thanks.
Thank you. Distinguished guests, principals, teachers, participants, and my dear friends, good afternoon to everyone. It's an honor for me to express word of thanks in this webinar on the theme Art of Mathematics in Artificial Intelligence, organized by the Research Department of Mathematics and Pi Square Math Club of MES MAMPAD College. We have conducted so many wide varieties of programs before under the auspices of Maths Department and Pi Square Math Club. But this one, the online webinar, is a unique experience in all the ways. Despite all difficulties during the corona pandemic, we are very happy to conduct the program very successfully. The huge response of participation from within and outside the country gives us new energy to move ahead with many more programs in future. Now, let me come to do my duty to express a word of thanks to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank our chief guest, Dr. Sahid Cholayil, for giving a wonderful class on role of mathematics in artificial intelligence. Sir, on behalf of Maths Department and Pi Square Math Club, I express our sincere thanks to you. I also express our thanks to our beloved principal, Mr. Anas, for the inaugural speech. Thank you, sir, for being with us throughout the program from the beginning with proper guidance and support. Actually, it is just a formality to give word of thanks to Dr. Semina Karatodi, the HOD of Maths Department, who delivered the welcome speech. Because, being the HOD, she was with us always, leading us from the front. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to 3G Commune and Ms. Nandini Aravindan for hosting today's session. We are thankful to all the participants for attending the webinar. It is you who made the program successful. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the teachers and students who have put a great effort in making this webinar happen. A special thanks to Mrs. Shabina for initiating this program. Once again, I would like to thank all for making this successful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ria. That was wonderful.
Thank you, Nandini. Thank you very much for that.
You're most welcome, sir. It's my honor. So myself, Nandini Arvindan, I'm the co-founder of 3G International Event Academy and initiative of 3G IRPS, IIT Madras Research Park. So thanking everyone for joining this webinar. And I hope all of you have filled in your feedback form. So it's mandatory to get your certificate. So please do not forget, even if you haven't done yet, you can always do it at the maybe after the session. So we are expecting your feedback form to be filled in at least in the next half an hour. Thank you very much. And this is MC Nandini Aravindan signing off. And thanks to principal, and thanks to HOD, and thanks to Shabna ma'am, and also thanks to each and every one of you. Take care, stay home, and stay safe. The meeting is adjourned officially.